Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm FTG Full Tilt Gaming. Thanks for joining us today. Hope you guys are doing well. We've got a new one here for you today. This is actually different. I don't normally do this style, but now that I have my mornings off, I'm not going to have to choose between recording tutorials or also recording, any kind of other informational type tutorial videos. I actually can do driving videos, which is actually kind of fun and exciting because I don't normally get to do this a lot. So this is kind of a treat for me as well. So I hope it is for you too. We've got a load of mods here, and we'll talk about that as we drive. We've got a little bit of a drive to catch our Sterling load up here, so we're picking up, I believe, some coils and taking them into Nebraska. It's a kind of a relatively short-reaching trip. It's not going to be a huge, long trip today, but I thought it would be a great intro into this, not too long, and hopefully a lot of good driving. So good cruising, because we are going to be on some really awesome mods today. So I'm going to go ahead and hop in the cab here. Actually, I'll give you a little roll around here. We'll talk about the trailer here. John Root as well, trailer pack. We got the FL Freightliner Classic and a couple of accessory mods to go along with this. Anyway, we'll talk about those as we get going down the road. So anyway, let's go ahead and let's hop to it and get this thing cranked up. We're already fueled up, and we're pretty much ready to go. I decided to put a 13 in this. All the time I'm in 18, but figured, for those lovers of the 13, I'd put that in there. We'll talk about a few things here as we get going. Kind of waste no time here. The Amazon is always out. I think I see about 5 Amazon vans a day. I see more Amazon than I do UPS. It's just crazy. I don't think anybody thought that Amazon would be doing that over UPS and FedEx. Anyway. Alright. Alright, so let's go ahead and get on the road. I'll go ahead and tell you about a few of the things we got running. Obviously, truck from John Ruta. Link is in the description on that. Link is in the description for the trailer as well. It's his trailer pack. A very, very, very good set. You get a really high quality reefer. You get a flatbed. You get a hopper bottom. And then I think also like a low boy kind of heavy hauler style trailer, which is super, super nice. And obviously up here, up in the front, we've got the Freightliner, the DD60 Series there from Zeemods. We've also got all of his environmental effects to go along with this. Need our headlights on right now. So we've got his effects packs where you can hear all the gear click sounds and all the switching and all of that good stuff. Turn signals, hazard, all that good stuff. So once we get, you're probably asking, how the heck are you driving into Nebraska, bro? Well, part of that is we're using the Great America map, which I personally love. I've always championed the Great America map for actually probably a number of years, and used to be free, but now it's Patreon, and I do think it's worth doing some of the Patreons. Some of them you have to be careful of. Which is why I don't champion a lot of the Patreons, just because the developers really got to do good development work throughout I would say the months to make it worthwhile for people to actually have to go pay per month. But I don't look at it as an entry fee per month. I do look at it as paying for continued development. The same way people would boost a server, something like that on Discord, or pay for Discord Nitro just to have emotes and stuff. Why not put that money, take it out of Discord where it doesn't really affect you, and put it into something like this, and then you have some extra sweet swag maps that you can drive around on. Also, head tracking is provided by TRAK IR Pro. It's the other thing I get probably the most questions about is, hey, how are you moving your head in the game? That's why I try to keep it smooth as I can and not jolt around a bunch, but wish we could put our mileage 2 up here in our display, but we can't, unfortunately. So we have got, let's see, we've got about 110 miles to pick up. So we are picking up, and I believe we're taking a load of coils. I believe that's what's on our things to take. And I guess I will go ahead and tell you guys as we drift over to the E-lane. We're trying to keep this as realistic as possible. I couldn't have planned that out any better. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so we'll try to keep it realistic. Signals and stoplights and we'll try to keep our braking distance and stopping distance. I have actually zeroed out that, not zeroed it out, but I have made it harder to brake, so I can't just stop on a dime. Great for convoy mode, but terrible for realism. So we'll hit the Jake brakes and all of that good stuff you guys probably want to hear. So we'll start by doing that now. Hear the whooshing sound there, this light, nice wind sound up there. But now that we've got our windows cracked, it's a little different than what your default game is. So if you're kind of wondering where some of these effect sounds and these environmental sounds are coming from, it is all coming from Zeemods packs, and most of that stuff is all free. Air brakes, great mod, free. Interior sound effects for like this type of stuff for weather, free, and then ones for like wind and road noise, free as well. Definitely some great companion mods to put in your system. No graphics mod, by the way. Those normally ask, you know, what are you running? Typically, we run 3 wide when I'm driving, just because I enjoy that three-dimensional feel in the truck. But it doesn't necessarily always record and stream very well. So I'll record and stream sometimes in that single-player mode just to give guys a better feel inside the cab. As you are driving along, checking out the scenery along with me. We basically turned back south from Sterling, so we'll be running into all the Great America stuff here. You guys will probably know a little bit of a changeover in the map. Things get really nice and vast and wide and very Midwestern-y feel. I was talking about in our last live stream, I love the Midwestern Plains open road feel. I feel like you can fly on the road, but you still don't have traffic lights to contend with. The traffic out here moves pretty quick. Obviously, the speed limit's, what, 65 is what the truck in front of me is doing, which is nice. It's not poking. And I just love looking out here and seeing all of this just vastness over on the left side, you know. As well on the right, it looks very proportional with the clouds and stuff. By the way, default SES, it's just scaled all the way up. 400% scaling in the game, ultra graphics, everything's bumped up. So if you're wondering, you know, hey, where you get the graphics mod, well, just download the game and have a PC strong enough to run it. That's pretty much it. Here we are coming into Ray, so this is all part of Great America now, so we'll pick up here in Ray. I believe this will either be in the corner of Colorado, or we'll actually be down in the almost Kansas area. I have to look at my map a little more closely. I can remember where my pickup is, what city. Oop, missed that one. Late in the afternoon, and we're going to go ahead and sleep it off here. We've got permission here to sleep right here in the yard, so we'll go ahead and do that, and then we'll be coming back here and we'll finish it up early morning. We've got a 6 o'clock departure. Go ahead and get this one up there early as we can. They are waiting for it, so exactly know why we're picking up a bunch of coils in the okay, whatever, I won't say anything. Whatever. I guess cows need coils too. Maybe that's why they're getting rid of them. Okay. All right, there we go. Going into McCook, Nebraska. We're going to go through Oberlin because you guys are going to see a little bit of Kansas as well. So, sweet. Coil for 32,000 pounds. Not too heavy, not too light. Not too dark, but oh so bright. Yeah, that was cheesy, wasn't it? I used to driving this 13. My float gear point's a little bit off. All right, let's see where we're picking this up. Are we picking it up in the back? If we can get around from there from here. Sure enough are. I don't know that I've ever picked anything up on the back. Looks like farm sim up in there, don't it? I remember that exact yeah, that exact barn right there in one of our old maps. That'd be something if they just took that. Hey, this is a great farm sim mod. Let's use it in our game. Some of you farm sim guys know exactly what I'm talking about too. Alright, so I guess we're going on the back side of the building here. This is cool though. I've never picked up back here, so I don't even know if this exists in the if this is part of the deal he's put in, or if this is actual SES quality where you can do this in the regular map on this farm. Alright, there's our markers. I think. Oh boy. How are we supposed to do that? Oh, we're supposed to come in the other way. Alright, let's see if we can. Alright. Yeah, I probably should have thought about that later. Well, that wasn't too bad though. We still managed to not screw that up. Tell you what, if anybody wants a challenge on driving, This trailer and this truck will teach you how to back up a trailer that is hard to back up. And I'm going to adjust the mirrors because I can't see. There we go. So we'll pull the side there. Where's our other one? 3, 4 side. That's not it. Here we go. Right. Whoop. One more. There we go. Yeah. Now. Okay. Now I can see. All right. All right, good morning to you. It is sunrise time here. We just got out of the sleeper. We are going to go ahead and get cranked up here. We got delivery this morning. We got about 150 miles, not anything terribly long. This should be a nice completion here of our first episode here of, I won't say my life behind the wheel, but they can't copyright that because, you know, it wouldn't be fair to others for taking their names. All right, anyway. Beautiful morning here. We had permission there to sleep overnight, so we will taking it to it here on the road. It's got a little bit of rain this morning as well, so probably need to roll these up. If you hear some really cool sounds, that's all out of the interior sound effects pack from Zeemods. A couple bucks, $2 or $3 works for all your Freightliners. FLB works for the FLC from XPS, works for this truck. And then this DD60, you can work it with any truck you want. See you later there, cattles. All right, so we're going to be dipping down into Kansas. This is the new little corridor that that Voith has put in here for the Great America map. So this comes with the latest release for this is also up for 142, depending on when you're watching this. He does do a really good job keeping this map up to date, so that's why I told y'all it's whoa, oh god. This happens way too many times. All right, here we go. Let's try that again. Look at this. I love this, man. I'm going to tell you what. I am way hard on SCS when it comes to a lot of things they do, but by gosh, this right here is absolutely gorgeous. Skybox is incredible, man. The reflections on the wet road just looks great. Absolutely fantastic. Different change on the physics as well, so you need to be careful when you're riding around on these roads, because they will take you out in a heartbeat. Figured these people would be going to work by now. Where y'all be? Oh, it's good we got central lines over here. Got a busload of people. Alright, so US 34 here waiting for a light to change. There we go. Last thing on our ride here that you guys need to get a hold of and get ASAP, and that is Truckee. Truckee is probably one of my favorite ride along with apps and maps. We're now, obviously, you can see we're a Truckee ambassador with those guys. But we've been running Truckee for a long time, including all of our convoys to help keep up with those on TMP. Now that that's updated, you'll see the return of some of those TMP convoys on the weekend. We'll be using Truckee to keep up along with everybody. Hopefully you guys can even follow us along. Truckee app is totally free. You can link up Steam, but you can also find and then follow people on the maps. If you want to follow the convoy, see where they're going, you can also do that on there if you're just partaking in the stream. But you can see a few things there on the right. Now I've done this custom as to what I wanted to set up on it, but nonetheless, look at that trailer dealership. I like that. But other than that, I mean, you can see a lot of really cool things. You can see telemetry of the wipers, the lights, things that really kind of help you guys as the viewer kind of follow along with the trip. You can see we've got all of our loads there, percents of damage. We've got Sterling Crafts going to McCook, going to the Lee Bear, and also what the job cost is. The coolest thing, I think, is the TBC Truck Book's real stats. So if you're a truck book guy driving for a company, then it tells you whether or not you're real or whether or not you go over, and also gives you a warning sign if you are getting ready to go over your speed, if you're trying to keep real miles, which is really nice. Also got the speed limit there at the bottom, and right at the bottom as well, you'll see 1918, and you'll see 2 minutes. So it's basically telling me at 11:18 my time, we are going to be at our destination at our current rate that we are traveling. So, which I think is super, super, super nice. Something that you don't see a lot of these telemetry programs able to do, which is nice. It even keeps up with your odometer at the top. So we got 373 miles on the truck already. It's got my license plate up there, United, with the Wyoming sticker, and obviously our logo, Truckee Ambassador. It's pretty slick stuff, and it's all free. So truckeeapp.com, it's all in the description. you guys can check it out. And it's great single-player overlays as well. Hopefully, we're going to be they've got great traffic alerts and stuff on TMP. They yet do not have that in convoy mode, which I'm hoping that is something that they're able to do. It's just as a question of if they can actually, track that kind of information through the sim. A little different when it's actually all in-house, but hopefully we'll see some development on that front. It'd be cool to have your convoy and be able to utilize some of Truckee's traffic avoidance stuff. All right, this will be the last turn here. We're just a mile out, so love this. God, this. I'll tell you, I'm actually, if SES does half as good a job as Voith has done on Great America when it comes to this particular part of the maps, I'm going to be one happy dude. I'm telling you, I'll be driving all the time. I don't know why I like this. I don't know why. I don't know why. I love it. It's like, well, I was about to say, it looks like the rain's stopping, but nope, it picked back up. Back into the southern little tip half of Nebraska here. Welcome to McCook. Alright, Lee Bear is right up here on the right. I think this shall be it right here. So make sure I've got my turn into traffic behind me. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and there we go. Yeah, we're going to get them steel coals out of the ring there, FTG. Don't want them surface rusting there before we even get a chance to roll them off of your cart. Alright, so we'll back these things up here. We'll do a in-car back up here. These are always fun. So we're going to get a good look at this load too. Look at all the chains on this. Did a really good job with that. So we're essentially going straight back and we're going to cut it right at the bucket. Did we go too far? We went too far. You can pull around if you want to, but nah, what kind of fun is that? All right, there we go. Perfect. She's sitting in there nice and pretty, so that's awesome. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this, man. This is always a fun deal to get out and drive with you guys. Like I said, if you got any questions on anything in this map or anything in the truck, trailer, whatever, you'll find all the links and stuff here in the in the description, as well as all of our stream stuff. So come check that out, and also all of our components inside of my rig and also PC as well. So if you got any questions, go ahead and hit that. Make sure you visit that description, though. Download all that stuff. Join the Discord. Come drive with us. And hopefully, guys, here in the next loadout here, we'll see you here on American Truck Sim with FTG Full Tilt Gaming. I'm out. We'll see you guys. Have a great rest of your day.